What's up, everybody? Welcome to Normieville.
I can't say anymore. I'm probably already in trouble for mentioning it to a, well, we call you normies.
Today, we're going to talk about a topic that is closely regarding Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans, and that is this woman named Moriah Mills. Now, everybody knows about Moriah Mills. That was the woman that first came out against Zion Williamson after the reveal of the gender reveal party, where it was announced that his girlfriend was pregnant with a baby girl. And allegedly, Zion Williamson, I guess maybe had a relationship with this woman. And so she came out hot and heavy, no pun intended, dropping financial statements, dropping screenshots, dropping videos with no tattoos in it, with him in there. And all these statements, she was even insinuating that his girlfriend was up to some nefarious activity. She started tagging the Pelicans in her post, saying that you need to trade him now, and oh, well, that's my man, and all this other stuff, being very vindictive. And to be fair, if Zion Williamson was lying to this woman and saying, well, you're going to be my girl, when he really had a girlfriend that was pregnant the whole time, when he had a main chick the whole time, I can understand that is wrong. Okay, I can agree with that. However, the links that she went to, the amount of chicanery and malice that she engaged in after this was revealed was shocking, to say the least, and in my opinion, borderline illegal, if not actually illegal. All right. This woman has engaged in cyberbullying, cyber stalking, revenge porn, sextortion, extortion, you name it. She has been tagging him and putting him in posts like, I don't know, I would say about 2 weeks now. And in my opinion, there's only one reason why she actually got suspended from Twitter, as you saw in the thumbnail, because I was going to do a video last night updating you guys and girls and chronicling how much more she has been posting about him since this happened. Because as of yesterday, she was still posting until she got suspended from Twitter. In my opinion, there's only one thing that got her sniped, and we're going to talk about it here in a second. As you can see in the article from the New York Post, Moriah Mills' Twitter account suspended after Zion Williamson Seggs tape threats.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Target down!
That's right. In her last 2 or 3 posts, she was tagging the New Orleans Pelicans and Zion Williamson and threatening to reveal or to release some footage of him and her in some compromising situations, and putting that gently. Those were threats that she put on there, and I believe that's what got her sniped on Twitter. But we're going to talk about in this article. Let's go. Moriah Mills' prolonged scorched earth campaign on Twitter directed at Zion Williamson is over. Thank God.
Target acquired.
At least for the time being. Mills, an OnlyFans model and former adult film star, which she keeps saying she's retired, but she has an OnlyFans, right? And former adult film star who was jilted, very much so, when Zion Williamson and his girlfriend Akima threw a gender reveal party earlier this month, had her Twitter account suspended Tuesday. Twitter has not disclosed the reason Mills' account was suspended, other than for a unspecified violation of platform rules, but it is presumable that the decision was made after she threatened to leak a tape involving Williamson. Quote, NBA, I have tapes of me and at Zion Williamson, and he also has them on his trap phone. Mills had tweeted on Monday, trade him now, he does not deserve to be in New Orleans, tapes dropping soon. Now, if any of you have been following this, I know I like to do the social media thing and try to create content for you guys and gals out there. So I was watching her page every day when I get up in the morning, and I'm on Germany time, but I would see her post on their fresh ones. Now, she deleted some of the old ones she had from like a week ago, but she was still posting on a daily basis, tagging Zion on there, talking mess about him. It was like You seen the movies when they'll say, I hate you, then I'll say, I love you, then I'll say, I hate you, then I'll say, I love you. That's what she was doing. She would say, oh, well, we're going to be together. And, you know, that girl was hustling you, talking about his girlfriend because his girlfriend is 10 years older than him. Or she was hustling you out of a baby and you better hope that's not yours and blah, blah. But then she would turn around and say, well, I'm pregnant too. I'm 7 weeks late, Zion. Oh, well, you need to get traded. You're a sorry basketball player. You need to gain weight, and just talking crap about him. And then also tagging the New Orleans Pelicans in some of her posts. And she's been doing that for, almost 3 weeks now. It's sad. It's disgusting. It's crazy. But let's read some more. Her Instagram account has also been set to private. Real quick, about her social media. Her Instagram account has been set to private. She also has a TikTok page which has not been set to private. And she posted not too long ago a video of her shooting this basketball half naked, and she had body paint on where she was dressed up in a Duke basketball uniform symbolizing Zion Williamson. Check this out.
Let's see if I can make this shot. Ew. Oh shit.
She also posted a screenshot video of her time in, I guess, California somewhere. And allegedly she was saying that Zion Williamson flew her out. Now, I can't play the audio in this video, but I will play on this TikTok, but I'll play the video without the audio, and I want you to take a look at it. Check this out. So just so you know, she wasn't just doing this on Twitter. She was actually doing this on all of her social media pages, but Twitter was the main source of the ire. Mills' weeks-long trial began earlier in June after Akima and Williamson announced that they were expecting a baby girl in November. Quote, better pray I'm not pregnant too because I'm definitely late at Zion Williamson, Mills tweeted. Quote, I was with you last week in New Orleans, and you couldn't tell me you had a random thought pregnant after all I've done for you at Zion Williamson. Now, she was attacking his girlfriend. Like I said before, I can sympathize with the fact that Zion Williamson might have been out here moving improperly when it comes to these ladies out here. But the way she came at him 100-fold was not fitting. I guess not a fitting punishment for the crime, if you will. And at some point, a lot of people on Twitter that was actually commenting on her post was actually saying, you know what? At this point, you're just clout chasing. At this point, you're just trying to destroy him unnecessarily. You claim to have all these followers. You claim to have all this money. You claim to have this big career on OnlyFans and everything else. You've been on YouTube, on other shows. You've been interviewed by major platforms, and now you're bothered by this? Like you're the first woman in the world that's been cheated on ever. Yeah. Another quote, I let you blank me so many times without a Jimmy, and this is what you do to me, a hood rat that does CPN. Again, throwing shots at his girlfriend, which is not the victim in here. Zion is the perpetrator, and actually you and his girlfriend are victims. But again, we're talking about, I would argue, some low quality individuals here. But yeah. The tweets continue to be graphic and profane. Yes, they did. Let's read some more. Quote, you put my life in blank danger. You put my life in danger, blank all these 304s, raw, Mills wrote. Quote, I let you blank in my mouth last week, and when we blank, you could have told me you had another blank pregnant. How was that gonna work? Moving us both New Orleans, you think I would have found out at Zion Williamson. Mills also shared screenshots of messages allegedly from Williamson implying that he had offered to fund her to move to New Orleans. Again, allegedly, that was the case. He was allegedly pumping her head up, saying that, that we're going to do this and that together, that, I got feelings for you, that I want you to do this, and I want you to dress this way for me, and all this kind of stuff. I'm not saying it's right, but this woman is acting like this was the only athlete she probably ever dealt with in her life. She's a high-profile adult entertainer. I'm pretty sure you've been through this before, maybe not to this extent. But like I said, she's acting like she's the only one that's been heartbroken. And this is the guy that broke your heart this bad. Like, this was the one right here that make you go scorch earth. Not all the other ones you probably been with, or all the other celebrities you probably been with on the low. This is the guy you chose to make a clout come up on, right? Mills also, I already said that. Eventually, Mills worked out the math to the timeline to conclude that the apparent conception occurred, the conception of him and his girlfriend, the baby. The conception occurred shortly after Valentine's Day while she was holed up at home following complications from butt reduction surgery. Yeah. A manufactured bitch.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
A potato head. Shout out to Mr. Jack.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah. Complications from butt reduction surgery. Matter of fact, if you go on her TikTok right now, you'll see why she had butt reduction surgery, because the way it looks right now, I can only imagine how big it was before, because right now it's still huge. Both the front and the back, the assets are giant. And if you like that, it's okay, but I'm just saying. Williamson, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft, played just 29 games this past season after missing all of the 2021-22 season with a foot injury. His name has come up in trade talks this offseason, and it would no longer be astonishing if the Pelicans opt to move on from him at this juncture. Now, I believe they will move on from Zion, possibly. And if so, this current drama is just the icing on the cake. This man has missed a lot of games. He's been injury prone. He's had an issue keeping his weight in check. And really, they haven't gotten the bang for the buck that they paid for him. So it's possible they can move on from him. And if they don't move on from him this year, they're definitely thinking about it. And if they don't do it this year, I can probably guarantee you they will next year. It's in the works, believe me. But as far as Moriah Mills is concerned, she got her account sniped. Thank you, God. I do not like censorship of any kind. But a lot of people got tired of seeing her just chasing for clout. There's no way she could be this hurt after this long with the amount of money you have, the amount of popularity you already have in certain spaces, in certain communities. There's no way you're actually this heartbroken from this guy. And if you were, shame on you, because he's an athlete. You had to figure this out, all right? This guy's young. He's not he's a man, but he's not an older man where he has some discernment and things like that. He's out here, he's being a player. You got clout off of this man for like last 2 weeks. And then you made the bold move to try to extort him and say, you know what, I'm going to release this tape against him. And now you don't have a voice, at least not on Twitter. And your Instagram is private. So you obviously was only on Twitter for a reason, because if people went to your Instagram, which you probably have a link tree on there, right? They can see your OnlyFans. They can see your Amazon wish list. They can see your Twitter link. They can see your TikTok link. They can see a link to your P-Hub or all your videos and all that kind of stuff. Don't ask me how I know this. But you understand what I'm saying, right? Moriah Mills got what she deserved for trying to make a come up on this man's name. Yes, you were done wrong. I can agree with that. But what you did was crossing the line. You're welcome. In any case, that's my time again. Thank you for watching another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just a normie here to bring you the latest and greatest in sports news and entertainment and politics. Let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. Please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.